Luke, man, welcome back. It's been 3 years, I guess, at this point. First fight week. I know it's still kind of early in the week, but what are the emotions like right now, and how does it feel to finally be back?
Feels right. Feels good. Gets better and better by the day. Definitely. I was nervous. 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. Excuse me. Yeah. But no. Whoops.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I feel like you can all hear me up here anyway, but yeah, I'm fighting a beast, no doubt. And I wanted that. I want a guy that scares me and gets me up in the morning. And that fuels me to fucking push myself to the end of who I am. And that's what defines a real man, is finding the biggest test, the biggest challenge, and going out there and fucking putting themselves up to it. You're going to succeed or die trying. Or otherwise, no matter what, you're learning in the process, And, there were some moments in this training camp where it was long, man. He delayed this fight. It was supposed to be International Fight Week, and then something come up. He bitched and complained, and it went to Dallas, and then, I don't know, rumors of cosmetic bullshit. I don't know what's going on, but, hey, we're in August, and the UFC confirmed that this will be the last change, and, I like this opponent a lot. It put me right back into, the heat of it. You know me, I'm always going straight for the jugular. I've never been scared to do it, and I don't want to dance around. I'm not trying to do anything, stay here longer than I have to. I want to go out there, and I want to try to fucking do this thing right. So I got through those hard points in the training camps, the parts that were like injuries and things, and was it right? Is it wrong? Where am I at? What's this? But I feel fucking good. Right now, I feel stronger and stronger by the day, and it feels right. I'm not questioning myself. I'm going to go out there no matter what. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to try to be the best I can be, And like I said before, the less I question myself, the more I can see this man questioning himself.
I was going to ask you about that. You talk about what a dangerous guy is, and he certainly has been at times, but he's been inconsistent as of late as well. It feels like there's a lot of question marks around him.
Adversity makes a man. He has not been able to deal with adversity. It's only getting worse, and we'll see who the man shows up. This is the real test. The first loss was one thing, and he used weight as a weakness, as what he did. He missed weight. He tried to pull the 10 pounds up, and he couldn't. Then he use that as that is an advantage he's trying to see because he's fucking weak-minded motherfucker. But now the real test is here. This is like one loss, 2 losses. Everything's on the line now. Now as the fucking real man shows up. I've dealt with adversity in the past. I lost my second fight. Everyone was already, before I even fought, they were like ready to put me in versus Matt Hughes. I remember they're like, you can fucking win right now. And I go out and lose, and everyone's like, oh, he's nothing. I'm like, fuck all you. I'm still the man. I stormed through everybody, and I won Strikeforce World Championship over, and I defended that motherfucker twice. I come to the UFC, disrespected, right off the bat. The Daniel and fucking Gilbert, they all got credit. I didn't get shit. Go fight Vitor on steroids in fucking Brazil. Kick clip, get fucking spinning heel kicked in the face. Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't fucking nothing. Now he's really not nothing. Fucking bullshit. I go fight Costa Philippou, a fucking dangerous striker. I should fucking get mopped in that. Then I'm going to take him down. I need to do this, do that. What did I do? I knocked that motherfucker out. The same fucking fighter. The same guys working off intimidation and power and what they do. I've dealt with adversity. He hasn't.
The way you speak right now, obviously, it's fight week. There's an edge about you, but I just wonder, I guess, kind of what your relationship is with the sport right now. Like, you're here, but are you enjoying the process at all? Is this something that you're like, I'm happy I made this choice, or is it just like, this is something I have to do?
No, it's something I want to do. I've took a long time away to understand what I want and to go do this thing on my own accord. And, I chased it and forced it, and I did this shit out of hate for a while, especially after losing the title. I lost my focus after I won the title, the undisputed title. I went at it for the wrong reasons, for money and different things, and you're trying to fucking navigate business and different things, and you're going out there trying to overprove yourself and force the situation. You can see it in my fight. You watch the first Bisping fight, I was a predator. I was a killer. And I went into the second fight just fucking like an idiot running forward. After I lost the title, then you get belittled by the beast. The leverage game. All business, anywhere you go. It's not just the UFC. I mean, it's a bigger, stronger mafia here, for sure. And they belittle you, and they try to gain advantage and try to belittle your worth. And it turns into hate. And you start fighting out of hate to prove yourself, to do this, to do that, and do it all for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. And I did that for a while. And injuries corrupt you too, of course. And they make you force the issue, and they compromise you, and they make you do different things. And I ran to Florida trying to figure it out, trying to force what's wrong, what's this, that's that, and you try to go, and you go in uncomfortable positions that's not you, and I was like, fuck, I lost my fucking love for the sport, and I got out of, going into 205 too, all these things, fighting Yoel and him missing weight and fucking, Yoel cheating son of a bitch and everything else he's doing too. The time away just gave me an understanding of learning about my body, really, learning what is health, and correcting everything, and that time I chose to go away and to live my life, because you get caught up in the beast that is the UFC, and you're always preparing for a fight, or you're recovering from a fight. There's a fight on the horizon. You can't go here, you can't go there, you can't go with your friends, your family, you can't do all this shit in life. And I was like, fuck, I want to go fucking live some life. And you don't even mature, you don't grow, because you're doing all this shit, and then you're like, oh, you got to go media, you got to do sponsorships, engagements, and you're caught up in a whirlwind of fucking just craziness. Is fucked up. So it was a chance for me to grow, mature, learn what I wanted to do next, give to the people, and then so many injuries and things that mounted, shoulders, and so having to really navigate the essence of health, and what it is, and then obviously falling into COVID and wanting to go out and live my life, and then getting fucking shot down by COVID. So it's kind of fucked up. So I ended up drinking way too much, partying way too much, and doing the things like I think most of us did. Went off the fucking deep end, and I'm fucking living life and doing things, and then a lot of bad things happened in my life, and broke me down, and then I just kind of hit the wall, and I was like, I started to kind of train I started to train a bit, try to build it back, but I was still partying on the weekends and doing things, and you can't really build my body back to a place where I was like, okay, I could fight. And then something really, the abortion and all the bad shit happened, all the lies, and it was fucking hard, because when you think about having a kid, when you're ready to have it, and you're like, it was not like, it was a mistake, it wasn't like it was meant to be, but once it happened, it was like, oh, okay, maybe I can do this and this, that, and it just starts breeding lies, and then, the lifestyle it was not, can't bring people into lies, and it just week to week, it just got worse and worse, and so we had to pull the plug, and I believe we made the right decision, and I was just like, fuck, this all needs to fucking stop. I want to have a family one day, but I want to do it right, when it's healthy and when it's right, and I got to be in a good position in my life, and my life was just going fucking down the wrong way, and I needed to get back in the gym, and I needed to get my health and do my thing, and so that started with sobriety, so 7 months now, about going strong and just really investing in health. I partnered with a biohacking team to get all my nutrition right, without getting just optimum levels of athleticism, and when you get your body right, when the vessel's right, the head gets right, and putting all those pieces into play, and my life started to come back together. Everything started to really pull back in all these different avenues of success and growth and places, and it came to me, and then being in there and feeling the energy with Perillo and Cheeto. There's no one more real than Perillo. Fucking guy took my world title. It's a small fucking world. I mean, who better to work with than the guy that knows my weaknesses, right? So fuck. And drawing inspiration from Cheeto too. Fucking guy's a little gangster. I love his energy, and you got to learn from the young bucks sometimes. There's always little things like, just running, the foundation, the balance, the fucking density in your legs. When you're fucking strong down low, it just builds the foundation of what's upstairs. And the mind, and it's all out of you. You can stop at any time on the road and quit, or you can keep fucking going. And, a lot of those things I pulled from that little motherfucker, and has strengthened me and put me back here. And my life is, learning what is health, Almost like, what is it? What is health, right? Health is wealth. Health is the ultimate luxury in life. If we're all out of health, we have nothing. So, correcting, we're building tendencies and problems every day. Our circulation's going down. We're all fucking dying at a certain rate. If you're not pricking, you're poking, you're moving, you're trying to fight that, you're going to fall that much faster. So it's learning the corrective patterns of life and increasing circulation and decreasing inflammation and fucking getting all the toxicity out of your body. All these things which led me to believe that I could fucking fight at the best. And so once I felt that, it was like, let's go test myself against the best. Let's go to AK. Let's go to fucking Florida. Let's go around here and let's fucking feel it out. Guess what? I still fucking got it.
Nice. Last thing for me, Luke. The big moment as he's back. You want to win this fight. You want to fight for a title. But I'm just curious, this phase of your career, do you view this as like a long-term return to the sport? Like, you're fully back and you love it and you're in it? Or is this just like come in, get gold, get out, prove the point?
It's a 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. That's it. This is it, man. I want to come. My last fight at middleweight was against Yoel Romero for the world title. And he missed weight by 3 pounds to gain an advantage. And God knows what else he was fucking doing. I'm here. I'm fighting one of the baddest motherfuckers. I get through him. What's next? If they don't give it to me, see ya. I don't need shit. That's why I can be the man I am today in front of you and say it like it is. And I see all you guys around here right now, and I see this motherfucker right here. You got to do your fucking homework. You fucking, this degenerate culture of fucking barstool sports and full send is like you got to do your homework. You can't approach Cheeto and give him a fucking Mexican mask about his culture. His culture, he's fucking Ecuadorian, motherfucker. Do your homework.
It wasn't to do with his background. I was literally just in San Diego, bro.
No, but you gave him a Mexican mask and you said, this is your culture. Like you're wrestling. You said something along those lines.
I said
it was a disrespect to him and where he's from. So it's about being a reporter. It's about doing your homework and really understanding what I know you guys got carte blanche because Dana's fucking partner with you guys right now, but fucking do your fucking homework and grow a better culture.
So Jason,
stop giving bad culture to kids.
Jason House is his manager, who's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I had texted Jason before I did the interview. I said, "Hey, Jason, I went out. I picked up this thing from the market. Nothing to do with Cheeto's culture. It was just something interesting."
You related it to him being a Mexican.
No, I didn't. When did I?
That's how he took it. That's Mexican culture.
But when did I call him Mexican in the interview? Anyways, I worked it out with Jason.
I know. I'm just saying, just do your homework before you get there, and it's just creating better culture, man. That's what it comes down to.
I get you, bro. But like I said, it was no.
I understand. But I'm just saying.
I got
just
you.
for future reference.
Have you watched any of our other interviews?
No, I don't.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Luke,
and I don't you either. It's all good.
Luke, down here to your left. Over the past few weeks, you've been very vocal about fighter pay. Do you worry that maybe the promotion will sort of be rooting against you if you continue to talk out about that subject?
Root against me for what? What are they going to do? Root against me. Go for it. Do your thing, dude. I'm here to fight. I'm not saying anything that's not real. Everything I'm saying is justified and truthful. Just because I should be in a position of power before I say this shit? Fuck off. I got nothing to lose. I don't need this business. It's just I love the fighting. And I'm here to fight the best motherfuckers, and this happens to be the place where it's done. The company is fucking growing, and they're implementing other little stupid-ass bonuses. $5,000 here, $5,000 there. $50,000, man. We've been stuck on this motherfucker for fucking 20 fucking years. Back when GSP fought Jake, what is it, 100,000? fucking, there was growing. There was when Lorenzo and Frank were running the show, there was real grounding wires. These guys don't know what they're doing. They're letting Dana just run the show and suppress the sport. They need to grow. This whole fucking thing needs to grow together. Our lives are on the fucking line. Healthcare needs to be taken care of. Our fucking health needs to be taken care of. Mine has not been taken care of. You know what I mean? It's like there's a lot of things need to fucking change. It's like I'm just not going to be scared to say it. Everyone wants to fucking, because they want to get that title shot. They want to move up. And I've fucking done it all. And it's like, yeah, this is business. Every business is like this. It's about leverage. It's a game of leverage in life. And it's about fucking always keeping the upper hand. It's not just here. It's everywhere. And if you let these motherfuckers think that they have that leverage, it's only going to grow above you. So it's just people understanding their worth.
Luke, how would you advise another fighter to understand that worth right here?
Fucking leverage yourself outside the game, you know what I mean? As much as I dislike, like, you know, like what I've done, I mean, I've been fucking very much in the fucking bad world, but you know, and as much as I dislike where these guys are going and what they represent, like the fucking Sean O'Malley's and the Patties, these fucking guys have leveraged the game. They know what's going on and they have the power. I'd like to see it be done differently. Whatever, you know, fucking respect to them for understanding that and taking the time away. The Patty kid seems to have good. I mean, they're both not dumb at all. They both are doing their thing, but you know, I'd just like to see a better culture grow.
And when you say your health hasn't been taken care of, can you elaborate on that?
I don't need to. I mean, it's just things should be easier. You know what I mean? The insurance should be fucking year round. It shouldn't be like, you know, it's like there should be real health. You know, the giant is growing, and it's like there's one thing that should be fucking paramount is our fighters' health. You know, and it's like all these things get played, and it's like we should have fucking health in every facet. You know, so we don't have to worry about shit. Because it's fucking our lives and our bodies are on the line every fucking time we step into that cage. And if we're not fucking protected, it's like, fuck, come on. Wake up.
Agreed. And last thing, to bring it back to the fight, you said Paulo's weak-minded. It's been 3 years today since he won a fight, and that was a very close one against Yoel. Is it important for you in this fight to try to take that confidence, whatever he may have, away early in this fight?
Yeah, 100%. You saw the recipe with what Israel did. You know, it's not forcing the issue though. It's like I've done in the past, is trying to the false sense of confidence, you know, trying to intimidate right off the bat. It's kind of what Dominic Cruz went in right off the bat. He tried to come off, and it's not him. It was showed weakness, you know. And Cheeto was was in his head already. So it's like, you know, assessing and attacking at the right time. But you got to show that man that you're the bigger man, you know. Like I said, adversity, he does not know how to deal with it. And if you intimidate, he's a man that fights off emotion and intimidation. And if you give him that, he's going to run with it. But yeah, I'm a dangerous striker from the outside. He's got to cross that line. He's got to get to the inside. He's got to get at me. And with that being said, if you cross that line, you misstep, you slip, you fall. Wrestling and grappling and all these things, that there's a big fucking gap between me and him. And if he makes that step, this game is over. This fight is fucking over. And so, you know, making him fucking know that there's weapons on the outside, and that anytime he fucking makes a mistake, there's going to be weapons on the inside.
And that's natural for you, right? Like you, to this, unlike Dominic, who maybe you kind of referenced, maybe forced it a bit, you still have the record for most first round finishes in UFC Strikeforce history. So that just is natural for you, right?
Yeah. No, it comes. You know, it comes when I naturally let it come, for sure.
Real quick over here, I just think it's super interesting that you've been using mushrooms and marijuana while you're training. Can you talk about how that's helped?
Mushrooms expand your thought process. They open up new neural pathways in your brain. Alcohol shuts your brain down. It closes. It puts holes in your fucking brain. Meek Mill put up a tweet a couple days ago. Read it. Fucking, I was happier, I was smarter, I was fucking, you know, it's like, you're late to the party, buddy.
Yeah.
Everything is a medicine until it's a poison too, of course. Everything can be abused and used in the wrong setting and the wrong, you know, party atmosphere, all these things, you know. But if you're doing it right and channeling and giving yourself perspective in life, I mean, like the whole psychedelic community, the whole Timothy Leary project, Stanislav Grof, you know, the world put out some fucking false studies because Big Pharma, there's no money in fucking curing people. It's about suppressing people. And people need to wake up. Now it's like, now Big Pharma's getting their hands in on fucking mushrooms, and then they're gonna, when they know that they've got the fucking market cornered, they're gonna allow the world and the public, because the world believes what the government fucking tells them. So.
What gave you the idea to use it though for training?
I mean, I've been playing with it since high school.
Right. Okay.
I'm from Santa Cruz, dude.
Thanks.
I'm fucking smoking bong hits and fucking.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like life is you know, it's a balance. You know, as your body chemistry changes as you grow older and where you're at in stages, and so it's like, you know, you re-implement and implement, and so it's like different types of the game and how you use it. It all matters. So yeah, I mean, it's feeling. It's all process. You know, everyone's got to try it. It's like life is science. You know, you got to try things, test things. If they work for you, everyone's body chemistry is different. And yeah, try things, but don't abuse things. Everything is medicine until it's a poison.
Luke, you alluded to earlier the process of how long it took to get here, kind of the delays and all that. Now you're fighting Saturday in a place that's having its first ever UFC pay-per-view. What was your reaction to finding out you're finally getting a fight and it's in Salt Lake City, and what are your expectations here?
Yeah, I mean, it's well, I'm up at Park City, so it's fucking high. It's fucking hot. I'm excited to come here, man. It's a beautiful place, and a long journey to be here. Like I said, I've put everything in life into play, and I feel like I've already won, making it back here, and I got nothing to lose. That makes me very fucking dangerous. And then people like I had DC and RC, they asked me, RC, what I said, if you want this and you don't need this, like, what's gonna like get you up, you know, in the fight when you get hurt, if you get knocked down? It's like, have you ever seen me fucking quit? I've never had a fucking, like, you know, kids and things. I'm a fucking man, and I'm going against another man who's trying to take my fucking soul. Say, I've been caught, I've lost fights, but I've never fucking quit. No one has outbested me. And you know, I'm excited to go out there and fucking fight and just put it on the fucking line. Paulo, he's a fucking quitter.
And just as a quick follow-up to that, Utah's a place that used to be kind of a hotbed for producing MMA talent, sending guys to the UFC. Out of 700 fighters signed to the company now, one is from Utah. He's not on the card this weekend. How can an event like this kind of maybe spur MMA growth in a community such as this?
I hope so. You guys pay for it, right? I think there was a big budget here to bring the UFC here. I'm pretty sure, right? I think MMA is growing everywhere around the world, and I think this should spark some inspiration for the kids for sure. To maybe, you know, growing. You need schools, you need different things, and so I'm curious. I heard the last one was empty, and we put it on a holiday, so hopefully there's some people in the arena.
Luke, over here. I'm just curious. I saw you over at the Pit with Ramsey Nijam and Dominico Salas, two local MMA fighters, big OGs in the fight game. I'm curious how you got to know them and how all of you kind of met up to train together.
Ramsey was he's always around. My buddy Tariq Azim, who's in my corner, my brother from another mother. They were up in the Bay Area, you know, working, and I was always going up. I'm always looking for the best guys around, and so me and Jake Shields, you know, and Gilbert Melendez, we all used to work together back in the Strikeforce days. They'd come to us, and we'd go up to them, and I met Tark, and And so it's just like, the Bay Area strength, we just kind of all grew together. So, and that other kid too is pretty funny. He's classic. I saw him last night. He was just doing some he's a big boy, throwing some spinning shit. I love that. But good people, and I think that could be a start, of some people that could to grow, It's got to start somewhere. Good to go. Let's do it, guys.